Introduction to Domain 9, the U.S. Civil War. In this unit of listening and learning, you will hear stories about an important period in the history of the United States that took place during the time before, during, and after westward expansion. Some of the events that occurred during this time included a huge controversy over slavery between the North and the South, which eventually led to a civil war, which was a war between northern and southern states. The Civil War was fought because northern states disagreed with southern states about slavery. Slavery is forcing people to do difficult work for no wages or pay, and not allowing them to make their own decisions about where to live or what to do with their own lives. Enslaved Africans is the term used to describe African people and their descendants who were taken against their will from their home country of Africa and forced into slavery in the United States. Many people from the southern states needed lots of people to work on their plantations or large farms, so they used slaves to do the work because there were not many people living in the rural South. So there were no people to do the work. The people in northern states did not have large farms, and most people lived in larger cities, and there were plenty of people to do the jobs in the big cities. So the northern states disagreed with allowing slavery in the U.S. Eventually, the disagreement about slavery between the North and the South led to a war. You will also hear about the Underground Railroad, which is not a real railroad using trains and tracks, but it did help people get from one place to another secretly, a journey for slaves from the southern states to get to freedom in the northern states where slavery was not allowed. You will hear about the people who worked hard to abolish or get rid of slavery, like Abraham Lincoln and Harriet Tubman, who was a slave herself, and Ulysses S. Grant, the commander of the Union Army, who after the war became President of the United States. You will also hear about others who are significant to the outcome of the Civil War and beyond: the secession of states that created the Confederacy and the Union, the Emancipation Proclamation, and much more. All of these events during this period in history contributed to who we are and what we believe in this country today.